back to the channel. It's your girl Natanya. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to share with you five ways how to elevate your builder grade home so you can feel very customizable. No pressure, no rush. Let's get into this. At first point, a lot of builder grade home use very low quality paint. The sheen is flat. Having flat or matte finish, why did I do this? Having flat or matte finish is not forgiving. Over time, it doesn't wear well. We upgrade our paint. But the question is, Natty, how do I do that? So when I say upgrade the paint, I'm not necessarily meaning upgrading the color. You may love the color, girl, that's awesome. The finish should not be matte. Especially in a high traffic area, you want the finish to have a nice little sheen to it. Eggshell or satin, that give it an option. If something gets scuffed, you can simply just wipe it off. And also help with light reflection. Love the color, not the finish. My next point, upgrade your flooring. What do I mean by that? Not that expensive. You are correct, it is, right? When I say upgrade your flooring, is that most time the builders will put carpet in the most high traffic area. Of course, it's the most cost effective thing for the builder. Sometimes it can be for us. When we built our home, we had carpet in our dining room. We had carpet in our living room. It wasn't my first preference, real talk. We had to wait because it's expensive. For us, we decided to pick the carpet up and install the luxury vinyl flooring, which is amazing because that's what we had already throughout the house. All these things take time. You may also like carpet. And if you like carpet, just do another upgrade the carpet. Go with the Berber carpet. Go with a tighter grade. Go with a nice elevated padding to help to bring some more comfort. Not because you don't like the carpet mean that you don't want carpet at all. We're just going to bring it up to another level. Having hardwood floor creates a nice flow. It gives a nice luxurious feel. I just love hardwood floors. That's just my thing. I lean more into having the hardwood floor. I can play around with area rugs to help give me and time my design as I'm elevating my builder grade home. My third point, architectural details. Baseboards, crown molding, trim, covered ceilings. Builder grade home, in my opinion, are designed to give clients the ability to make it your own. In this instance, by adding details like trim on the ceiling, getting some bigger baseboard, crown molding, covered ceiling, that allows you to customize it and make it your own. There's so many different ways how to do it. I personally love the classic styling because I feel like when you go too trendy, again, it becomes not really you. It becomes more, look what I have because Instagram said to have it. Pick a style that is classic, that is very transitional, also very traditional, because as your style changes and as you evolve into the best version of yourself, this particular project or this particular elevation can be very costly depending on how big you choose to do it. Girl, mine ain't going nowhere. I went with something very traditional, very transitional. I just maintain it by painting and sealing the cracks when it starts showing. Having these things give you a chance to customize and elevate to be the best version of yourself. Character is important. The house is not built with character. You got to add character over time. Now, the key thing I'm trying to say is over time, not immediately. We're still living our own almost 10 years. I'm still adding things as we go along, making changes. No pressure, no rush. This is the time when you just create your ideas, outline it, get price check, talk to different contractors to see where you are. Once you're in that phase of want to start, then you go ahead and start. Again, no pressure. I hope you guys are enjoying the tips. Let's keep it going. These lights, the builders put in our home after we pay so much money to get it done, ridiculous. These nipple lights, these white, silver chrome light chandeliers, they have the audacity to put it right throughout the house. Like, girl, we don't need that. Take it down. The next tip, change your lighting. I understand that most time these builders are giving us the ability to change things. Friends, the key factor with all these tips is character and making the home feel like you. The lights that they put in our home, I understand, is just to have lights. Now, as we're changing the light fixtures, we want to make sure we're thinking about scale. We're thinking about how this overall light fits within the home. That lighting should not be an afterthought. Lighting should be considered as a part of your design. With the builders, they're just there to say lighting checked. As the homeowner and the person that's gonna be living in this space, make sure the fixtures matches your style, pair nicely with the space, speaks to your design. You love it, have fun with it. And as you're picking out your chandelier or your sconces or your floor lamps, don't forget the bulb as well. Don't forget to add a little dimmer. Don't forget a little razzle dazzle like your dimmers. That can be fun. The plates that cover your light switch, the light switch themselves, those are the things will help create a beautiful elevated home and feel very customizable to yourself. Don't fool yourself, honey. We can find these things very cost effectively. We can also splurge if we need to. This one, it won't surprise anyone. I think it might surprise you guys because it's on my top 5. Curb appeal. What? Girl, outside, the yard, the grass, the front door. Just real talk though, curb appeal is so important. That sets the tone for what is inside. That's the first thing anyone sees when they come to visit you, when they drive by. Think about this. Before you decide to build your home, you're driving around looking at beautiful homes, getting inspiration, finding your dream community, or could never see inside the house. Was like, oh my gosh, I love their lawn. I love the shrubberies. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love that. That's what you want people to say when they drive past your home. That's what I want. I want to be an inspiration, even when I'm not physically in the space. Don't forget your curb appeal. And I'm looking outside because we just have a ton of snow and I wish I could show you everything. Something else that we did to maintain our curb appeal, we installed an irrigation system. Now we have a sprinkler system that we can control with the timing, make sure the grass is watered. We had a landscaping company came over and look and tell us what's the best shrubbery we can have installed around our home because we do have a bad winter. I'm saying we have a brutal summer sometime. Because we decided to invest in the shrubbery, I want to make sure I'm not just putting things just to put things. I want something that will last throughout the season that affects the area that we live in, which is in the DMV. Having an irrigation system helps a lot because we can control it. The shrubberies is wonderful. Another thing we do is like when it comes to spring and summertime, we have the same landscaper come back and just plant a few flowers around the greenery just to bring some color to our yard in the springtime. That helps a lot. I feel better. That makes me feel good. I'm just trying to find different ways how to make sure my outside look well as the inside. Guys, in closing, I don't want to say this with all the love and sincerity. A build a great home doesn't mean basic. A build a great home allows you unlimited potential. It allows you to let your style shine. It allows you to create a home that represents you. We're living to build a great home. Over the past 10 years, we've done so much on the inside to customize it to our own style, to how we live and different things like that. That's all that is. There's no rush in this process. It costs money. Ain't nothing free. Everything costs money, especially now. Take your time, allow yourself to be inspired, to be motivated, to see the vision, to plan, to execute. Don't feel bad. Girl, don't. Elevation comes from intentionality, not rushing. On that note, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Did I tell y'all I have a membership? Get into it. I will be very active in the membership. Starting next week, I'll be over there in lives and having different discussion and stuff. It's just like this week's kind of crazy, girl. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are taking care of your mental health. I'll talk to you guys in the description. Bye. Did I say description? I'll talk to you in the comment section. Bye.